Hi, this is Kari from Cascadian Farm, and I'm here today with Karen from Urban Plantations, and we're in a beautiful garden this morning in San Diego, California. Let me just pan around and give you a quick little view. And I'm just going to have Karen tell you a little bit about this garden and how it got started.
Well, this garden is in transition right now. It's the end of summer and we've still got some really nice eggplants, but we're also preparing the soil here for winter crops that we'll put in. But this garden 2.5 years ago was a typical San Diego front yard with lawns and palm trees and photocarpus and things like that. And we came in and took everything out except for this one plant here in the orange tree. And we have been working on the soil religiously to get the soil up to speed for growing food in, because lawns have certainly different requirements than food plants. And now we've got some really nice soil now. We compost it. We put chicken manure on it, horse manure, and it doesn't stink like you would think because it's composted.
Great.
And now we're able to grow food here.
So what are they growing in this garden?
In this garden, everything, almost from asparagus to zucchini here. We've got eggplant, zucchinis, chard, a bunch of different types of heirloom tomatoes, basils. We have got grapes, we've got oranges, lemons, we've got a fig tree, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries,
Wow.
blackberries.
So literally everything.
Artichokes, literally everything here. Lettuces, all the herbs that she needs for cooking. And the gal who lives here is a single mother, 3 kids, and she is very busy. She's a writer, and she likes to come out and harvest. But she doesn't have the time to work in a garden this size, so that's where our company, Urban Plantations, comes in. We come here once a week and maintain the garden for her and harvest everything that is ready. And she gets to eat fresh food out of her own front yard.
That's fantastic.
Pretty much all year long.
That's fantastic. So it's really just amazing to see the way, a front yard, which could be basically wasted space with grass that just takes water, and turn it into a beautiful edible garden here that looks, even more beautiful than grass ever could.
Yeah, this is, I think, if you look around, one of the most interesting gardens in this neighborhood. Certainly more interesting than the lawn, and more interesting than it was.
Definitely. And
we're really proud of this garden.
It's beautiful. And so how does your company Urban Plantations works now? Do you work with them to decide what would grow, or do you let them know what to plant? Or
basically they tell us what they like to eat, and then we discuss the feasibility with getting all those things into their garden. This garden, we got a lot of the things in that Angie wanted, but there are some things that we haven't gotten in for her. So basically, she'll give me a list of what she likes. I know when it's time to plant it, and we keep the garden going all year long. We just talked to her, the homeowner, about the next season, what she wants to grow. So she tells us, and we put it in. We grow a lot of the seedlings in our nursery here in North Park. So we bring plants that are we've started. They haven't been transported all over the country. They're grown here, and they wind up in the gardens here, and we know what's going into the ground.
Fantastic. And so do you maybe have a quick gardening tip for some of our readers that maybe would be the best thing you've learned?
I do, and it's all about the soil. You really have to take care of your soil. You have to feed it every time you take a plant out. Kari's planting lettuce right now, and we're putting in compost and chicken manure in, and some other good things. And just every time you take out, you have to give back.
Okay.
And it's kind of a labor of love. You're getting something from the plant, and you have to give something back to the soil. And I think people forget that sometimes.
Right, that's great, and that's where the joy comes in, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. Well, thanks so much for your time today.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll give you some tomatoes when you get ready to go.
That's perfect.
Bye-bye.